Hello. In this video, I'm going to explain how I get to Thorpe Park on public transport, or public transit as it's called by Americans, really easily and cheaply and quickly. Um, my friends can't quite get their head around the fact that I will, on my own, go around UK theme parks just using public transport. So in this video, I'm going to look at how you can get to Hyperia for your fix on the UK's tallest roller coaster, or perhaps you think, do you know what? Now that Dodo Domper's gone, I'm going to go on the world's fastest accelerating coaster because I don't accept max forces, stealth. So this is how you can get to Thorpe Park on public transport without a car, quickly and easily. Well, easily and cheaply, not so much quickly. So you can get on all your favourite rides and soar the ride. So you need to get to Heathrow. Well, that's how I do it. I get to Heathrow. And you need to get to Terminal 4. For me, as a Brummie, I can get a coach in National. So what I've done, I've booked for next week. I'm getting a coach from Birmingham Coach Station. I've got to be there at 4 o'clock in the morning to leave at 4:10. So I'm going to get a 4:10 coach down to Heathrow Terminals 2 and 3. You've got to get to Terminal 4, so you can get by rail, by coach, you can go on the Underground, you can go on the Elizabeth line. You can also fly in. So I've had a friend last year that I recommended how to do this. They flew into Heathrow to basically spend the day at Thorpe Park, get Hyperion knocked out and done, and flew back. And luckily for them, it was when Hyperion was working. Now, if you've got to change terminals, don't worry. So for me, I will get the coach down to terminals 2 and 3. That's where the National Express drop off. Now you can then get a coach to terminal 4, but that will cost me extra. But actually, it doesn't cost you anything if you're going between Heathrow terminals, either on the Underground or on the Elizabeth line. So I'll end up getting the Elizabeth line from terminals 2, 3 across to terminal 4. So you just tap your card and it doesn't charge you as long as you're just going into terminals. Once I get to terminal 4, I will pop outside and I'll find there's a number of bus stops. I'm getting stop 11 and I'm going to get the white bus from Terminal 4, the 446. Did it last year, it's really easy. And I'm heading on the bus that's heading to Woking. Now, I've got a choice. I can either get the 8:30 bus or the 9:10 bus. Both of them drop outside Thorpe Park before the 10 o'clock opening. It is a bit of a walk from, you've got to cross over the road and then you've got to actually like walk through the car park. So I'm a slow walker. So I'll probably get the 8:30 bus or drop me off because it's about half an hour. So I'll get dropped off about sort of 9 o'clock and that then gives me time to walk down and get through security because the line at Thorpe Park security, it takes an age. Interestingly, pricing wise, it's really reasonable this year. Contact the white bus company and they've come back and said it's going to cost me £3.50 one way. I can get a return for £5.70, which is brilliant because that saved me more money. So I'm probably going to get a return. If there was a number of you, so they brought the deal back they've had in the past. So if there's 5 of you going, it's £15 return. If you're going to Thorpe Park, so you can actually get a Thorpe Park, special Thorpe Park ticket for 5 of you, which is £15 return for the day, which is brilliant value. So if you're going from London, get yourself out to Heathrow, get on the bus 446, and you've only got to spend £15 for the 5 of you for the day, which is good value. End of the day wise, what's quite nice is because this is a standard bus service, you're not limited by actually when you leave the park. It's not like Alton Towers where you've got one bus to catch. If you miss it, then you're going to have to get an Uber. You've got a bus running sort of every hour by sort of time you get to like 7, 8 o'clock at night. So in the summer last year, I ended up stopping to their late close, so it's 7 o'clock, and then I luckily ducked in the queue for I think it was Swarm before 7, so I actually left the park and I ended up leaving the park by about 9 o'clock. I was waiting to get on the bus. So the bus is there every half an hour, which also means that you can do fright nights if you want to. So actually, yeah, it means that you've got options here. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it next week. It's cheaper and easier than you might think. You just get on the bus outside Heathrow, it takes you straight there. So yeah, do it. It's easier and cheaper than you might think. Yes, it takes a while, but do you know what? If you're coming from London, it's a really easy, cheap park to get to. Um, yeah,